So, Lado wants to know what's up. Well, we better get to the bottom of it. This is part 2 of the post-game for Legends Z-A. Time to see what's going on. It hasn't been the same since Oz is gone. We meet again. I would speak with you about Oz, but words fail me. How does one speak fittingly of such a man? It's tragic that after seeing so many others to their rest, he was alone when his time came. Still, I am glad for the conversations he and I had, however scant.
Excuse me, but what did you talk to Oz about?
About the agony of being unable to die. About his deeds, both good and heinous. Even though it was for the sake of peace, he did build MegamanNG. Do you consider that a bad deed? Not necessarily. Though the havoc it wreaked on Lumiose is undeniable. The exact causality is unclear, but we can surmise that MegamanNG's influence resulted in more wild Pokemon gathering throughout Lumiose, which led this city, built for humans, to become a place of harmony with these wild creatures. But now we have separated Pokemon and humans into different areas once more. I wonder, is it right that we keep each other at arm's length with these holotech barriers? Perhaps we will find another way. I look forward to seeing what the people of this city choose.
Right. So...
I have, of course, come here to tell you something. I'll get to it. After you and I spoke in Lysandra Labs, more of my memory returned. And I recalled the existence of two beings. The one that gives, and the one that takes. One that gives. I wish that I could tell you more. I am sorry, for now. All I can remember are these epithets. But I have more to tell you. Zygarde has not shown itself since that eventful day. I imagine it exhausted its power and has now retreated somewhere to quickly recover. You understand what that means, do you not? There are none but you on whom I can rely. That being the situation, I will leave the rest up to you. Please, find the two I spoke of.
What even was that? It's like that guy was trying to win a cryptic old man contest.
He didn't give you much to go on, did he? Perhaps you can learn more from people with connections to Team Flare?
Got anyone in mind?
Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab and Grissom and Novu Cafe, I suppose.
There you go. We'll be cheering for you.
The one that gives, Xerneas. The one that takes, Yveltal. We keep on battling in order to get stronger, but we're gonna take a little detour for now. Besides, there's somewhere we need to be right now. Yep, there's a sub-story here that we must need to take. Yep, we gotta meet with Emma. There's actually a sub-story that I really forgot. Oh yeah, it's Mimi. Mimi seems interested in your Diancite.
Mimi must be sensing some kind of psychic energy. It can telepathically pick up thoughts and feelings and transmit them to another person. Using telepathy takes a lot out of Mimi, so I've asked it to hold back. But even so, sometimes it happens to pick up on something. Like just now. I wonder what it's detecting. Maybe that Diancie you got is imbued with some kind of strong emotion? Why don't we follow Mimi and see where it's headed, Destiny?
EX1, shine bright like a gemstone. Yep, we gotta follow it. And I know exactly what it is. Well, we better head to it right now.
But let's check up on more side missions to do. Sure. Alright, the Nervous Novice Cabbie. I don't mind. If it means helping you. Yeah. A plaza. Like, say, a Pokemon Center. It's not much, but if it means helping them out, it's worth it. Uh-huh. Come on. Now what? Take your time. I'm in no rush. Yeah, you still got a ways to go. No, you didn't. You didn't lose my trust. Well, if it means I gotta knock some sense out of you, I'm game. Fine, let's go. I got all day. Besides, I gotta keep on grinding up in the Z-A Royale. What's the point of doing those reward battles if they're gonna give you a challenge like that that's way too easy? And by this point, they should have just evolved your Pokemon. I got nothing against you, but like I said, I got a job to do. Agility will not save you. Can you not do this? Okay, it turns out that battle taught me how far I've still got to go as a trainer, too. But that doesn't mean it wasn't fun. I really enjoyed battling with you. I'm glad I'd never given up on Pokemon battling. I'm not the best, but it still gives me confidence. And if I don't give up as a taxi driver, I bet I'll build up confidence over time there, too. As long as I don't lose my job or anything. Thank you again for being my first ever fair, and for the great battle today. You're welcome. Now we gotta follow it. There you go. Where are you taking us, Mimi? I think Mimi's picking up on something. Hold on a sec. Hi, Sedna. Mimi and I are in a case right now and you might need your help. Yeah, if you could let Eris and Nyx know too, that would be great. Sorry about that. I was just checking in with some friends from back in the day. Back in the day? Yeah, you see, I run the borough now, but it was started by a detective named Looker. Is that why it's called Looker Borough? Exactly. He was such a kind person and helped teach me so much. But it turned out he wasn't any ordinary private detective. He was an international police officer. So eventually he had to go off and solve more cases somewhere else. Far away, probably. I took over for him as head of the bureau, and I'm doing my best to run things with the help of Mimi and those friends I just spoke to. Mimi has been particularly helpful. His telepathy has helped solve so many cases. But like I said, it gets worn out if it uses those powers too much. Come on, Destiny, let's follow Mimi. Alright then.
Sorry.
Just have a runny nose today. What is it, Mimi? Wait, were you picking up on my own feelings? Is this Mimi's mystical power? Somehow you can hear Emma's thoughts in your head. What's going on with Mimi? Is it hungry? I'm getting pretty hungry myself. Are you alright, Emma? Oh yes, I was just thinking I could go for a little bite to eat. Thanks for looking out for me, Mimi. What do you say we make a little pit stop to refuel? That was delicious, wasn't it? Now then, Mimi, how about you show us where you wanted to go? Come on, Destiny, let's follow. This way. This might take time. What's up, Mimi? What are you doing in front of the holovator? You want to go up, don't you? I think we're close to finally unraveling the truth. We'll go first. See you up there, Destiny. That did it. It's up there. Another side quest we gotta do? Yeah, nice view. Sure. A sky battle for old time's sake. Using flying types. Sadly, I don't have any flying types, so that's gonna have to wait. Gotta make sure I get more of these shards. There's too many of these. Shards everywhere. Whatever you were sensing is around here, right, Mimi? There are so many mega crystals here. Too many. It's not normal. Carbink.
Diancie.
And what's that other Pokemon? Maybe it's related to your Megastone somehow. The only way to find out whether it's connected to your Megastone is to catch it.
Well, let me make room. Yeah, we're getting all this out of the way now. Let's go. Now we get into a battle with the wild Pokemon. That's a Diancie. I still have my old Diancie that I had when I got it back in Generation 6. Now let's take care of this. This is at a level 70. Really? It wouldn't let me catch it without a fight. Don't defeat it. You need to catch it. Okay, so how do I do that? Thankfully, you can just keep on doing this as much as you like. Ugh. Fine. This is only going to make it harder. Yeah, it's mad. Finally!
Good job. I knew you could handle it, Destiny. Hey, can I see that Pokemon you just got? It's so pretty. Its glimmer reminds me of the Anastar sundial.
Anastar?
Yeah, there's a strange sundial in Anastar City said to have something to do with Megastones. This brings so many things to mind. In particular, I'm thinking about two people I've met since I parted ways with Looker, namely Oz and Professor Sycamore. The professor spoke with Oz as part of his research into Mega Evolution. Professor Sycamore's theory was that Megastones formed 3,000 years ago, when certain stones were irradiated by the light, the energy of a legendary Pokemon that was fired from the ultimate weapon. Oz nodded when he heard that. According to him, that's why we've been finding new types of Megastones recently. After all, the ultimate weapon was fired again 5 years ago. It's okay, Mimi. I'm here to keep Lumiosis safe, and Destiny's here to help too. Make sure you take good care of his Pokemon, okay, Destiny? Lumiosa needs people like you. People who can really bond with all sorts of Pokemon. I guess we'll head back to the Looker Bureau. Take care. I just remembered that Oz mentioned something else. He said during his long journey searching for Floette, he saw a phenomenon in Hoenn that may have been the beginning of all Mega Evolution. That's what got him always thinking about the bonds between people and Pokemon. Anyway, thanks for helping us out, Destiny. I'll see you around.
Shine bright like a gemstone. We got our hands also on a Diancie. Ain't that impressive? The one that gives and the one that takes. Let us focus on the one that gives first. Alright, let's head inside. We need to find answers. Alright, let's head to the 3rd floor. Let's see what Mabel has to say.
Greedy little imbecile! Throwing even more budget at the Wild Zones because now they're hit with a tourist? We can't handle that without more funding. This idiot mayor is going to be the death of me. Sure, things with Prism Tower have calmed down at last, but that doesn't mean there aren't other threats to Lumiose. The signs are all there.
Mabel, are you alright?
Well, look who's here. The finest researcher in the entire Mabel stable. You must have something pretty annoying to ask me if you come all the way to my office, right? Well, Lysandra did mention something. Here we go again. Even after years on the straight and narrow, I still can't escape my past. Alright, I guess I can't avoid it forever, so I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you what I know. There's a pair of legendary Pokemon in the Kalos region. The one that takes, otherwise known as Yveltal, and the one that gives, usually called Xerneas. I know quite a bit about the two, since Team Flare tried its hand at capturing them both. Listen, I'm about to share something important, so I need you to pay attention here, kid. We've been getting some strange readings lately from the Wild Zones around town. If I had to posit a theory, I'd say it's almost like the areas have been bathed in Xerneas' life energy. And in every Wild Zone where you've detected these weird readings, we see a certain kind of Pokemon appearing without fail. They're alpha Pokemon, but not the usual kind. Something's not right about them. These anomalous alphas here have to be connected somehow to Xerneas, to the one that gives. And even if they aren't, I guess we still ought to take care of them. Alphas always spell danger. I'm sure you can tell where this is going, right? Your new research task is to catch or defeat the anomalous alphas throughout zones 3, 5, and 9. Now get to it.
You got it, Mabel. I'll get it done. First area we go to, Area 3. An Alpha Steelix. Yeah. Oh, yikes. Really? These alphas don't play around! Dude, what is going on? Oh, I don't know that's a good idea. Oh my god, that would have been awesome! Mother of mercy, man! That was a mistake. Stupid! I missed on getting an Alpha Steelix. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Let's try this again. And for good measure. Yeah, I wonder if that worked. Well, I got it mad. About time! I needed to get that. Alright, so with that down, we move on from Area 3 to Area 5. I need to conserve what... A Mega Gallade! Alright.
Very good. That makes 2. Alright, let's get out of here. After Area 3 and Area 5, then the last but not least is Area 9. Can you knock it off? Then where is it? Nice, we made it to level 40. Is this it? Nice, we get the TM for Power Up Punch. I didn't end up getting that. Oh yeah, the one that gives. Three, 5, and 9. Come on, it's gotta be around here somewhere. Well, if you want to force my hand, then that's fine. Supposed to be in Area 3, Area... You! You're it! Yeah, I'm not that surprised. That did it. Yeah, I'm out of here. Okay, so with that done, let us head back. Still, those level 70s are no joke. Good. I need at least to reach at level 77. I think we're getting very close. Alright, we're back. And here's my little star researcher. See, tackling my task has trained you up to handle just about anything, wouldn't you say? Now then, looking at the data you collected, we're basically headed for disaster. Xerneas, the one that gives life, is beyond a doubt drawing close to Lumiosis City. We can probably infer that the crisis with the tower triggered its behavior. The excessive mega power from the tower caused rogue mega evolution, and if Xerneas shows up, something similar could happen again. I mean, it has command of basically an unlimited pool of life energy. There's only one way to make sure we avoid another disaster. Xerneas must be caught. It looks on track to appear in Wild Zone 11. And once it appears there, it'll be a problem for some outstanding trainer to deal with. So, by which I obviously mean you, not me. Well, we better get to work now. Wild Zone 11 is our next stop. Right there. We'll head ahead to the nearby Pokemon Center to heal up so we can catch it. Oh wait, I gotta shop. I forgot. Damn it. Thank you. Time to head to here. Alright, time for us to confront the one that gives. And next part is the one that takes. Really, do I have to approach from the other side? God damn it. Yeah, I gotta hit the other side in order to do this. And since Xerneas is mostly a fairy type, you're gonna have to, like, do the old weaken tactic. I don't care if it's nighttime, I'll just wait. Besides, the battle zone's gonna give me plenty of exercise. And with multiple battle zones, that means I can grind up to my heart's content. Really, you're just gonna run? This is original? You wish. Oh, yeah. Now what? I am in no mood for this. Buzz off. Now to confront you. There it is. Xerneas. And the fun thing about this is that you can just, even if you take it down, you can keep trying again. Looks like you've made contact with our target. You're up against Xerneas, one of the legendary Pokemon of the Kalos region. We need you to catch that thing. One of the 2 legendary Pokemon of the Kalos region. 2? More like one of 3. Xerneas is level 75. And I know just the Pokemon for the job. And it's using Geomancy. Guess it's time to bring the big guns now. Yeah, and it's gonna boost its stats. Stop, this is not a Mega Horn contest. Well, here goes everything. Oh, never mind, we got it. Ding, ding, ding. You sure did it. And the victor go the spoils, meaning, congrats, you got yourself a legendary Pokemon. Seriously, great work. When we found Xerneas 5 years ago, it was basically dormant in a tree-like state. It was a lot easier to secure like that compared to what you just had to do. But even then, you could feel the life force just rolling around it. I've been researching Pokemon's life energy for ages, and I was still overwhelmed by that feeling. Seeing Xerneas again after all this time, it's quite something. But look at me, still stuck here, forbidden from traveling about freely or leaving Lumiose. Then there was all that mess with energy leaking from the tower and powering up wild Pokemon. That energy is probably even what caused all these wild Pokemon to flock to this city wanting a taste. In short, things have been rough. But somehow we managed to prevent even more trouble from befalling the Pokemon here. Looking at it that way, it's nice to know that my work for Team Flare wasn't a total waste. And you still haven't finished all the research tasks I wanted you to do for me either. So maybe you can take a breather today, but I'm still counting on you to get that work done. Thus completes main mission 40, the one that gives. Next part is the one that takes. Still, we actually got a Xerneas now. 3 different battle zones? Let's end it by us doing more battles. Besides, I have to be stronger, if I'm gonna have any chance. And Meganium, you had your fun. Time to change items back. Put it away. Here, have your Meganiumite. Who else needs that more? Greninja. I'm trying to at least make sure my Pokemon are all level 80. Guess not. I didn't know he was gonna show. You don't make this any easier. Bless me. Sorry. I'm just gonna take my time and enjoy the ride. Max potions are always essential. Thank you. Night Slash is my go-to attack. I always prefer using Night Slash. That's at least working. Yes, we got caught. No matter. You do not make this easier, do you? A Tyrantrum. I hate it when this happens. I already had 174. Yeah, but you're so weak, it's not funny. Thanks. Gotta keep it going. You gotta love it.
No!
We're facing a lot of veteran trainers. And these veteran trainers don't play around. Even with Mega Evolution, it's still not enough. Come on. Let's give it this Delphox. Am I gonna find anybody here? Who knows?
Eat this. Ah, you send out the experience hog.
That really wasn't worth it. That legit wasn't. I'm already at 37,000. No, I don't want that. You know, that's not going to help you out much. Ooh, Mega Evolution. Cute.
Here's my response.
The rate I'm going, I'm getting it done.
Eat this.
Such a very foolish resolve. Either way, I'm making a lot of progress in this one. Huh? Well... Well, that's how it's gonna be. Fine. I guess I got enough for one more game. Finally got the Xerneas, and I'm very happy. Next part is where we'll get Yveltal. I already see how it ends too. Eat this! You know that wasn't gonna give up, right? Yeah, Tyranitar got Tyranitar-wrecked. Alright, that did it. But honestly, I don't think there's much else. Yeah, there's only like... Let's check for our next reward, and then we're done. Besides, I want to see just how good the next challenger will be. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, nice! Now we got a better opponent. Let's do this. If I win this time, you'll have to come work at Novu Cafe as my lackey. You know I'm not gonna do that, right? Why does this gotta happen? Now I take on Talonflame again. Yeah, now it's gonna burn my Pokemon, so no. I've learned my lesson from the last fight. Aerodactyl, really? Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Yeah, she's still just as hard. If not harder. Okay, who else is next? Camerupt. I should have stuck with Bubble Beam. A sick burn. Not the least bit amused. Fine, you leave me now, no choice. And she's stronger this time. And I better make sure I have my Greninja at the ready. We've got to win this. Then we can get back to serving coffee to the unfortunate. Mega Pyroar, no doubt. Fine. Let's bring out the big guns now. You leave me no choice. And you go down without much of an effort. This is ridiculous. Me losing repeatedly? This just doesn't happen.
Doesn't matter. I'm doing what I have to do. That makes 2 matches I've completed. We ain't a fastball. That thing is a rarity.
And we get some more experience candy.
And I have to keep on doing this. Let's see. What other Mega Shards could I get? Oh, now I can finally get Experience Candy L. The first thing I need to get is the Sableye. But I also got to make sure to get the others. But right now, I need No Experience Candy L. That's too much. What I am going to do is get these. The Medictite, as well as the Houndoomite. Which means I have to go about. And I got to get like loads of the Mega Shards so that way I can get like a lot. Such a drive this is. And now we can get our hands on Hydro Pump. We're making promise. We're making progress with this. Yeah, but it's going to take me a long time just to make sure to fill the decks, capture more fire types. Got to capture Pokemon of all types. And I got to finish surveying Wild Zone 20. And I gotta relax on benches, chilling in benches, winning battles, smashing Mega Crystals. There's a lot. I gotta make sure everyone's at their highest. Because the next set of fights are gonna get tougher. Real tough. Level 79. Yeah, the next part in this is the one that takes, because that's where we're going to be heading next. We'll just save here to be safe. And once that's done, I got to grind up because you know the end is near. This post-game is not long. It just isn't, period. So anyway, that is it for this part of Pokémon Legends Z-A, the post-game. We've already got Xerneas and Diancie. Next time, we get Yveltal. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell, and I will see you then. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out.